Shoutouts to KevsterMania. Dude, your Twitter is awesome, by the way. I like your content. And I heard about this topic. I don't know what the hell it was about earlier. But yeah, apparently Ken Penders is causing headwaves around the Sonic community. Apparently he's a little upset that Knuckles the Echidna, the backstory for the Echidna tribe, aka Knuckles' father, he's upset because Paramount used that backstory that he wrote for the movie in a way. The only difference was in the movie they didn't give the father a name. They just said his father just went to war. Obviously, he never came back, and well, you can understand what happened. Now what Penders is arguing about is he's upset just because, well, Paramount used the rights to his character, the likeness or whatever, or the backstory, and he's found offense to that, and he says that's his trademark. And then as soon as that hit, I said to myself, are you fucking kidding me? And then, of course, Kevster, obviously, you know, using logic here, says, Ken, my guy, Knuckles is owned by Sega. You keep going on and on and on about Sega stealing your characters, and now you're about to steal theirs? You're better off adding Spider-Man or something. Yeah, that was a funny tweet right there. Like, he's basically telling Ken, Ken, you have no fucking, you basically have no case here if he is gonna threaten to sue, if that's the case. First of all, Paramount's got a huge legal division, so it would be no problem for them. But, like, dude, what do you, like, Ken, what the hell's wrong with you? Seriously, like, are you a clown? Seriously? Is that what you become now? I understand that you're a writer, I get that. Not even a good one. I mean, you're fucking low tier compared to everyone else. But seriously, like, first of all, Knuckles is Sega's intellectual property. Here's the thing when it comes to an intellectual property for all of you to understand. Sega is hiring you to write a story. You know, I don't care if Sega's hiring you or they're outsourcing a project to any other company. It doesn't fucking matter. You're being paid to basically write backstory for a specific character. If it's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Omega, if you have to write a backstory for that, Sega owns the rights automatically because they're paying you to do your fucking job. You don't, you know, and if Sega wants to outsource that project, your work to someone else, they can because they own the rights to it. It's called trademark. They own it. Sega owns it. Now, if it's your original character, did you create the Echidna tribe, Ken? Did you create Knuckles, Ken? I don't think so. If you did, show me the trademark paperwork. If you have it, then you have a case. But you don't, because Knuckles the Echidna was created long before you even created all that backstory, so just stop. Just stop embarrassing yourself, seriously. This is just sad. This is a sad attempt to try to get your name, just to get yourself over. It really is, honestly. You know, and for me, I took the, you know, and not only that, Ken, I actually owe you something. You know, I actually owe you something because now you've given me the idea to trademark my characters. My characters from Sonic Dark Infinity all the way to Sonic Dawn of Majesty. All those characters I've been talking about. You know, the Alistairs, the Mira, who's obviously going to be my primary best character because she's special. Raphael, you know, Kite, you know, and of course my best villains, obviously, Malachi, Beckett. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna trademark those characters automatically. It may cost me, you know why? Because at least I'll know that those characters are gonna be my intellectual properties, and I'm only gonna give Sega the special permission to use them because all the stories I've written are tailor-made for Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not kidding you. So if there ever does come a time where we part ways, Sega doesn't have the rights to any of those characters that I just mentioned right now. I'm giving them permission for that. You know, like for Sonic Age of Ragnarok, like, you know, I give Amy Rose the best story possibly ever from that, even if Dawn of Majesty, but I can't sue Sega nor any other company because I wrote that story because Sega is paying me to write all that. That's my job. So if I become bitter and disgruntled, let's say 5-10 years down the road and Sega wants to do something with Amy, if they want to use that story, they have the right to. I can't say anything about it because I wrote that story. Sega paid me money to do that job at the time when I was employed or still employed if they gave me that opportunity. If that makes any fucking sense. So, a clear warning for all of you who are going to work with a company. If you have your own intellectual properties you want to add, just trademark them to protect yourself. But if you're gonna act like Ken here, just don't. If someone's paying you to write a backstory and you're disgruntled because another company's using it in a way, maybe you... Now, here's the thing. It's not like they took the Echidna tribe and they exaggerated. No, it's almost like a copy-paste version. They just didn't use the name. They didn't use the father's first name, because apparently in the Archie comics, these characters have parents, apparently. You know, which, okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, Sega or any company that Sega outsourced a project, they have the rights to it. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Even if you're not directly working at Sega, if they outsource a project, and if you're using an intellectual property like Sonic, Tails, Amy, Knuckles, and if you're using their likeness, Sega has the rights to it, you know? Be thankful it's not Nintendo, actually, because Nintendo will go hard on you for shit like this. Sega, on the other hand, they have a right to protect their intellectual property. You know, so if Paramount says, hey, can we use this backstory here for this? They say, yeah. So anything that comes out of the Archie comics or anything related, they have a right to use it. You know, it's just the way it is because it's a Sega intellectual property. You see? That's the difference, you know. I'm trying to make sense of this for a lot of people that don't understand what's going on right now. So Ken, obviously, you're a fucking clown. I even wrote a tweet myself. I believe I posted it early. I posted the screenshot. I'm going to post a lot of screenshots, a lot of funny tweets here and there. So I hope you all get a kick out of it. The point is that, dude, you're a fucking clown. And seriously, get off of Twitter. Get off the internet before this gets out of hand. You have no case here. You're just making a fucking fool of yourself. Seriously. Like, unbelievable. Like, yeah, he's just a little bit disgruntled. I don't know why. Does he hold a grudge against Paramount? Does he hold a grudge against Sega? Like, what the hell, man? Like, if this is a sad attempt to get your 15 minutes of fame, well, congratulations, buddy. You just got it. Oh my god, seriously. But I am gonna credit him for something. At least he gave me the idea to protect my intellectual property. So Ken, you actually made yourself useful for once. Oh, you fucking clown. But seriously, let me know what you all think about this. Let me see if I want to see your remarks actually about this. Let's have some fucking fun with this. I gotta go. Peace out.